Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me get the other things set up on Facebook. Good morning, guys. Happy Martin Luther King holiday. Come on, jump on, jump on, jump on. Happy Martin Luther King holiday. Some of you guys, I know y'all like, all right, I'm at home today. At home today. Happy Martin Luther King holiday. It's gonna be a major day. We're gonna try to have a great time today. Let's start it off. It's early. It's early. So how do we always start this thing off? Is with uh, appreciation, gratitude. What I call now love and appreciation, and I am loving and appreciating the fact of what Dr. Martin Luther King did and the example that he left us, and so many others left us of how to move, how to make change. When you are a ordinary person doing something extraordinary. And what always comes to my mind, one of his famous speeches was, "I have a dream." So what we're talking about today is, what do I want to experience in life? What is my dream? What's my dream? I mean, now some of us, and we done got older, 30, 40, 50 plus, and we no longer have dreams. But I dare to say, and I want to impress upon you right now, that you can have a dream of your and still fulfill those dreams. If you're still here on this physical plane, we can do the dream. And so with Martin Luther King, it always inspires me with, "I have a dream." What he's really saying is, I have a vision. I have a vision for myself and for the world and for society. And so let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Do you have a dream? If you're out there, say hello, good morning. What's going on, Shay? Let's rock this thing. I am Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Happy M.L.King Day. Come on with it. Come on with it. What is your dream? What is your dream? What is your dream? And so I said I was going to give you 5 things that can help us with really manifesting our dream, really looking at what I dream. Hey, Yvette, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. How we move through that, what we do with that. And so one of the things is really spending time with ourselves to know. And so I was listening to a video this morning, and the gentleman was saying that our religion is truly what we do in our solitude. Our religion is what we do. I said, man, that's pretty, how we think about ourselves, not necessarily what we do, but how we think of ourselves, who we really are in this world, what we say to ourselves. So when we start talking about our dreams, we really are starting to self-actualize. But what happens to us is that we look around outside of us and start making decisions and defining ourselves by maybe our mistakes, what people told us, and that so we don't think we have the capabilities or the abilities to move, yeah, to move in and make a difference in this world. And that is absolutely untrue. If you don't hear anything else today from me, it's this right here. All things are possible, and all things are possible for me. And I mean, say it like you mean it. All things are possible, and all things are possible for me. So I said last week that what to consider, what if the dreams, the visions that you have for yourself that we kind of just mess around with, we kind of think about, was our true identity? What if that was something trying to remind us of that is what the life that we're supposed to be living? What if that's it? It's not what we see and what we've kind of created with our thoughts or based off what people have said, but those dreams and kind of hopes and things that we kind of let slide, that we never give voice to, or we never give action to. We just simply think we're stuck where we are right now, that we can't make a difference. What if that's it? What if those visions, those dreams we have, that's our true identity? That's just for your consideration. So as we move through this today, with the basis of knowing what Dr. Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech in our minds playing. If you haven't heard it in a while, listen to it today. You will hear a lot of it today, excerpts from it. I have a dream. And what is your dream? How do we get to the dream? And even though it didn't totally manifest in front of his eyes, he set the tone for it. He began to move toward it, to where we have a lot of the freedoms that we have right now because of what he did and those around him did. And listen, it just gives me fired up to think that he said, I had a dream, and I have a vision. I have a vision. All right. I have a vision. And listen, let's say those without vision perish. So let's go to it. Number one, how do we figure this? How do we figure out what we want? And one of those things is going into, if the religion is in your solitude, if your religion, your true religion, what you think about yourself in your solitude, then we need to go into the solitude. And in order for us to do this, we have to start talking to ourselves differently. What has happened is that many of us don't think that we can do a lot of things anymore, meaning that we've done a lot of really good things. Some of us are very great things, and we kind of capped off. We think this is it. Like this is all it is. And that's not true. So I want to impress upon you to go into the solitude again, into your meditation practice, into your quiet time, and see what you really think about yourself. What beliefs do you have that are holding you back? What is it that you think that you cannot do? What is it that you do well? What are the dreams that you've had for a very long time that have sat dormant? What dreams do you have about this world? Now, people are asking me many times, how do I feel about, racism and this? And of course, I see all of it. I hear all of it. It touches my heart deeply. But this is what I understand. If I keep looking at it the same way and don't have a vision beyond what I see, then I'll always see what I see right now. My eyes will be trained to see the injustice of this. Not saying that there's no injustice. I'm saying that I must believe that this can be healed. I must believe that we can have peace. I must believe that we can all work together. I must believe this in order for it to even come true. And the more and more we start believing and start loving ourselves individually and out picturing others and seeing people with love and tenderness and respect, then we will move the needle. We are moving the needle. We are moving the needle. Okay, we're moving the needle. We just don't realize it. But if we keep regurgitating, getting ourselves amped up about certain things, it cannot be changed from that perspective. It won't be changed. So number one, in order to establish our dreams, what we're looking for in our dreams is to go into our quiet time. Good morning, Jasmine. What's going on, gorgeous? It's to go into our quiet time and really reflect upon who we think we are. We must become self-actualization is the thing. So in our quiet time, we have to start saying, what am I saying to myself that is disempowering me, that is limiting me? What am I saying good about myself? What do I think? What are my dreams in my quiet time? What are my dreams? Okay. Number two, focus on what you want to do. Focus on it. And focus is an active focus. Like every day you you write it down. What do I really want to do? And I don't care how old you are. Listen, I don't care. People start saying, well, I'm too old. No, you're not. No, you're not. Write it down. And then start seeing yourself as that. Who do you need to become to do this? And remember, I have a dream. He simply used those words right there. I have a dream. Many of us have lost our dreams. And what I'm going to say today, we're going to resurrect some dreams today. We're going to every time the M.L.King holiday comes around, it just inspires me that one person, several persons, 1,000 people got together and just decide they're going to make a change. All right, here we go. This is going to be a funny one. It's feel good. Number three is to find ways to feel good about what you're doing, who you are. That sounds so simplistic, but it is probably the hardest thing here is to find ways to feel good about yourself on a daily basis. What you will notice when you go into your quiet time, you'll find that 90% of the time we're worried, stressed, tired, complaining about life, and we cannot move forward in that energy, period. So when I say feel good, it sounds simplistic, but it's the truth. Find something, yes, to feel good about yourself, something to love and appreciate all the time, something to say you're grateful for. Whether when you start feeling bad, you want to realize what you're feeling bad for and then shift it. And it's not easy at all. Yes, Jazz, it's not easy. It is a practice. People ask me, how do I do it? It's because I practice it. It does not mean that I don't have those blah moments. You hear me? Moments. Or things that are not weighing on me. It could be life issues, could be family issues, what have you. But what I do well now is I am able to feel it, and I don't let it paralyze me like it did before. And I don't let it change. I don't let it take away my desire to do better. I don't let it take away what I am understanding as I speak about my vision and dreams. I understand now what distractions look like. And that came from, again, the number one thing I said is that spending time with yourself, by yourself, will give you an idea of what you really think about, how you think about yourself. And remember the quote I said was that the gentleman I was listening to before I jumped on said that your religion is what you think about yourself in your quiet time, in your solitude. And many of us don't think necessarily highly of ourselves, or we don't understand the power that we have when we're in our quiet time. We're constantly ruminating on those problems. We're not thinking about our visions or our dreams or who we are, who we're growing to becoming, that we can do these things, that we think we're stuck at what we've been doing for years. And that is not true. I have a dream. I love M.L.King saying that I have a dream. Some of us need to go around saying that all day today. I have a dream. And this is the deal. All things are possible, and all things are possible for me. All things are possible because we think all things are possible. If we look around, I tell you, I love seeing airplanes because somebody in their mindset said that there could be a thing that flies like a bird and we can put people on it and we're going to figure it out, and they stuck with it. Everything we see right now was an imaginal state. Everything, if we're made in the image of our higher power, then we have those capabilities too. But what happens to us many times is that, first of all, we don't think we can do it. We've lost our dreams and goals. We're not very hopeful on things being changed. So we complain about where we are right now. And because we're regurgitating the reality we see, we continue to get the reality we see because that's what we're talking about, and that's what we're giving energy to, and that's what we're giving our attention to. So we can't change it that way. All right, come on with it. All right, let me see. I caught myself asking myself last night, how do I want to listen? How do I want tomorrow to be? That's right. That's a great question. Hey, Miss Wilson, what's good with it, gorgeous? What's good with it? Yes. All of those things. I have a dream every time it comes around. Now, I do live by this on a daily basis. What is my dream? How do I move? And understand, family can be a distraction. I know this sounds kind of harsh, maybe, but the focus is real. When you're trying to do something, hey, Jessica, what's good, gorgeous? What's good? When you're trying to do something beyond what you're doing before, family, things that we see in front of us that look like obstacles and challenges, or some of them maybe, are the very thing that distract us. And instead of talking about our dreams, visions, and goals and working towards that and doing that, we will get upset, fussing, focusing over here, things that have to be done. And we think they have to be done by us, especially with family. You hear what I'm saying? I'm not talking about little baby kids. I'm talking about our families, our jobs distract us. If the job was just a temporary thing, understand, it was just a means to an end to go here, then quit letting the job take all your energy and do your job and focus on your goals. You hear what I'm saying? Do your job and focus on your goals. Put some time in your day to focus on your goals. It's just a means to an end. We ain't got to be on the job being upset. All we got to do is look, this is a means to an end. I ain't planning on staying here forever. I ain't planning to get so wrapped up here. This is just a means to an end. So I'm going to do my very best, because listen, you can't get to happy with an unhappy journey. You hear what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, you cannot get to happy with an unhappy journey. You can't get to happy. If you're unhappy all this time, then you think all of a sudden it's going to make you happy. That's not going to work. You have practiced unhappy. I need us to learn how to practice being grateful and appreciative of where we are right now, all the good things that are happening, because there's a lot of good things, so that we can prepare ourselves for the greatness that's coming to us. The happy, you cannot get to happy on an unhappy journey. You've been unhappy this whole time, and all of a sudden you think that's going to make you happy? No, it won't work like that. Come on, let me all right. Let me get started. Write down your goals. Spend time by yourself, because it helps you to come out of society, out of reality a little bit, so that you can keep yourself focused. All right? Think from the end. What does your goal look like? What does it feel like? What is it? This is a hard concept for us, even though we use our imagination quite often on a lot of things. When we start putting these scenarios in our head, but so if we use it and intentionally use it for in the end, what does it look like when I have it? How does it feel when I have that? What is it? What am I doing? How am I feeling? What am I buying? How am I looking? What am I dressing like? All those things, think from the end back. So what I'm resurrecting today, again, I'm resurrecting dreams. If Martin King said I can have a dream, and I mean, it could be world peace. Some of us just like, it just never gonna happen. But no, it's not gonna happen for you. Somebody else will take up the mantle. Again, when we speak against ourselves, when we speak against what we want, it's just not happening to you right now in your physical, but you guaranteed it's happening in the spiritual if that's what you're saying you want. Many of us say we want a lot of things in our prayer time, but when it comes up in our face, we're so unaccustomed to it, we run it off. We don't let it in. We don't let it in. Yes, staying focused is such a task. It is absolutely a task nowadays. That's like a skill set. And I'm talking about me too. I am really practicing staying steady in my purpose and my passion. And understanding if am I doing things that are out of my ego? Am I doing things that are ego-based, income-based, or purpose-based? Some of them are intertwined, but a lot of times I was doing things out of my ego. You know, you do things, you on social media with this. Is it in my ego? Is it income-based? Is it gonna make me some money? You know, because I'm hard. So I'll do a whole bunch of things that it's not necessarily money, but it's in my giftedness. I have to balance that. And is it in my purpose? Hopefully it's on all of it, and ego's put in its side, but it's purpose driven, income driven, and a little bit of ego, because sometimes you got to have that to keep yourself moving. Yes. Yes. So come on with it. I have a dream. What's your dream? Anybody want to share a little bit about that dream right now? Now, and so we can speak again and uplift that, because our words matter. What we think about matters. That's why the solitude, because we can do a lot of words. That's why the solitude is huge. It doesn't serve a purpose, then ain't no sense. Yeah, exactly. It's huge, but it should make you joy-filled. What we go after, we're not here to just suffer, work hard, and then transition. Okay, we're supposed to enjoy life. One of my best words right now is blissfulness, is ecstasy. I wanna have fun. I love and appreciate those things. I love and appreciate in my purpose having fun. I love that. I want to enjoy life, even though life has challenges. I want to enjoy and stand in the knowing that everything is always going to work out for me. Everything. Let's see what we got. In my daily method of operations, I have learned to be more intentional to keep. Yes. Hey, exactly. I have learned to be more intentional, moving towards goal. Absolutely. It is a skill set now to stay focused, because we get so distracted, whether it's TV and people, TV or this. I'm a huge football fan, and this year I went through 30 days of no TV during football season. Y'all know I play fantasy football. It was a hot mess, but it was necessary for me. I got too many things I want to do, and football, as much as I love it, and as an ego-driven thing, because I wanted to win, I want to be able to talk about what happened to the game. but it didn't serve my purpose. I have things to do. And so I had to, in the middle of the season, say, you know what, this ain't working. I can't do this and watch and try to get what I need to get done. I can't do this and attend to my soul and what I'm trying to do. This growing thing is not for the faint of heart. I mean, learning how to love people in the midst of you feeling unloved or you feeling like they're attacking, learning how to move with integrity, learning how to reparent myself. Good morning, Kimmy. What's good with you? Learning how to move with integrity and love for people, even if they don't respond, because what I'm understanding is that how I expect them to behave is how they behave. But if I carry myself in a manner of love and knowing that I've done a lot of work and they haven't, then what am I doing expecting them to be different when I've done a lot of work and I know how hard that is? And I'm looking at people and I want them to do different. And so now my empathy meter, my compassion meter has gone up 2 or 3 fold, because I'm like, I know where I was and I thought I was doing good. And now I'm understanding how this love thing works and how the strength in it comes out when I can stand for you, even though you don't even realize you deserve to be loved and be treated kindly. You don't even realize that yet. Doesn't mean I need to talk bad about you. You're just not there yet. And so if I stand holding the space, seeing you in your ideal state, seeing you doing great, then I do my work and I can keep this thing moving. I don't have to be upset about nothing. Hey, love, freezing here in Florida. Okay, no, okay, no worries. If And so we move like that, so that the power is no longer with someone else. The power is now with me. How I see things is how it goes. Okay, how I want to see it, how it goes. I want to rock this thing. Let's get it. I mean, get it. So the other one was think from the end. The last one is taking action towards your goal, even if it's the most minute thing. First of all, write it down. Inspired action. Pray about what you need to do. And I don't want to use that because some people don't pray, but I mean, sit in your quiet time and reflect upon what you want to do, how it looks. Always speaking from a place of gratitude, appreciation. I say love and appreciation this year. That just seems to move me this year. That I love and appreciate having clarity and love and having clarity is not being confused. When we start getting confused, that means we're moving too fast. Sometimes when we procrastinate on things, it's because you're not in alignment yet. You're not in alignment yet with what you're trying to do. And so you need to adjust that. Sometimes it's just simply that you're afraid. And sometimes we're going to have to do it afraid. Understand. And as you do this, you deepen your faith. Remember, I have a dream. So the work that we do many times is from the inside out first. And that's why the very first thing I said was spending time with yourself. That is your religion. What you say to yourself when you're by yourself, when you're in your quiet, in your closet, what you're saying about yourself. If you think you dirty, filthy rags, and that's where we are, and we must get rid of that language. You are not. You are made in the very image of God. I need us to quit saying that, because that has held a lot of us back. We still know you're not. You're powerful. You're powerful. Your thoughts create your reality. I can go into that. That's a whole other thing. We don't want to get me started with that one right there. I have a dream. What's your dream? Talk more about your dream than complaints. Talk more about your vision than complaints. Talk about who you are, where you're going, and how you're going to be. And not where you're going, where you are. Remember, think from the end, talking back. Now, people are going to look at you crazy, but we don't care what they're thinking right now. Small steps forward. Small steps forward. It will get you absolutely celebrate the small. Very true. Slowness doesn't have to be a bad thing. But like you said, to gain clarity. Yes. Thoughts become. Listen, when I say speak life over your life, that is the truth. Get in the mirror and speak life over your life. Some of us, honestly, are really in the process, or right on the cusp of the process of reparenting ourselves. And I don't care if you're 40, 50, 30, of reparenting. Our parents took us as far as they could with what they knew. It's our job now to reparent. If you want to be kinder, don't sit there and talk about, well, my mama didn't raise me like that. She always, no. You understood what she is. but you now have the mantle, and you now have to be. Do you want to be kinder? You want that? Then be that. Be that. That's what I tell you. I said, listen, we told ourselves lies that we got to be strong, disregarding, hard, and that's not our true selves. That's why we have to fight so much to stay there. I had a whole thing. I have a post about, men and women now talk about they want softness. I know I want softness and tenderness in my relationship, of course, with a lot of other things, but I don't want to have to be hard. But here's the rub. Many of us, because we've stayed in this lane so long trying to be hard, and that anytime somebody's kind to us, we suspect. We suspect. Anytime somebody wants to do something for us, we suspect. And when we give, because we givers, we get upset because we think they're using us. Nobody's used. Nobody can finesse a giver. You're a giver. You're a giver. Remember, I have a dream. If you want someone like you're saying that you want, then you're going to have to continue to be that. You don't give your power away to someone who didn't know how to handle you, didn't know how to receive goodness, thought they were finessing you. You come back to center. Our natural state is being kind and gentle, patient and loving with each other, knowing how to go home, and you have a sanctuary at home that you can lay down in someone's lap and be okay. And you know they're not going to shame, blame, or guilt you, not going to beat you over the head, not going to do all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking. We can't keep talking about when you want softness, you must become that. If you want that kind of world where someone is loving on you from the inside out, like loving on your spirit, that's what I'm growing to. I want to be able to love her spirit. Listen, and it starts with me. The leader goes first. And I don't mean I'm a leader in a relationship. I'm saying that we are all leaders. Let's see, my self-talk, be serious. I'm going to affirm that. Absolutely. Your self-talk is real. Self-talk is real. I'm getting a little too long with you guys, coming up on 30 minutes. But that's the thing. I have a dream, and I have a dream in all facets. My health and wellness, a vision for myself, my career, my finances, my spirituality, and that's with the God of my understanding, and how I move in the world. Am I caring? Am I kind? Am I giving? Am I having fun? Am I enjoying life? We can do all that other stuff but if you're not enjoying life and you mean to folks, listen, I don't know what kind of religion we talking about here. We're not respectful. That's a whole nother topic. And how in my relationships, am I growing in love for even the people that I struggle with? That don't mean I have to be around them all the time, but how am I moving? I'm not reacting to I'm not reacting to their woundedness. You hear me? I'm speaking from love, and if they don't know nothing, like, man, she's really cool to be around. That probably is true in a lot of ways, but what I can't do is let you come in and upset my peace because you're not at a place. What I can do is still show you move in love in a way that just like inspires you to do your own self-work. I can inspire you to do your own self-work as I do mine. I'm going to do my self-work, guys. I don't know nothing else about me. And you may see me like here one day, and then I turn and be like, you know what? As I thought you was doing that. I said, you know what? I thought I was doing right by saying that to that person, but that wasn't right. That was more ego, and I'm going to do better, and I'm going to, try to apologize if I have to apologize or what have you, but I'm going to move from there because who I want to be, because I have a dream of myself, and it doesn't necessarily start with all the accolades and on the level of a Dr. Martin Luther King or anyone like that. It's how I move in the world. Am I making the God of my understanding proud of me, and am I making me proud of me? And it's not about browbeating someone. It's not about who's stronger, how much money I got. It's my character matters to me. My character matters to me. And then everything else comes. Well, everything else is done. That's a done deal. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I love that. You speaking on my front. I hear you. So, all right, guys, listen, I have a dream today. Remember, let's see what you got. What's your vision today? Get closed there. If you don't have to work today, look. Spend time with what's your vision again. Look, dust off your vision and your dreams. What is it? I don't care what's happening in your life. I don't care. That's a distraction. That's a growth opportunity. I don't care. Where do you want to go? Don't let things that happened in the past, well, that's what happened. That's what I'm saying. No, we don't have to stay there. We don't have to stay here. I don't have to say, we can have peace. We can have this. I absolutely believe it. I'm not just saying that. Yeah, I see things happening, but if I'm peaceful, we can start I'll start with me. Just like that, I'll just keep on, and then I'll hold the space and look, and then there's other people that come that believe. We know that only way we can heal things is from inside out, and love and respecting ourselves. How we speak to ourselves is huge. What we say, I think, yeah, Miss Wilson up there said it. What we speak to, or how we speak to ourselves, matters. If you don't believe you can do it, you cannot. We know this. King said that the dream he spoke of became a nightmare. We gotta wake. Mental health is real. Yes, mental health is real, but it's really self-love. The self-love. But see, we turn it back to a nightmare, but it's not a nightmare really. In our physical, we think so. But what he did was he started a whole lot of things in action because he was brave enough, courageous enough. Didn't say he was perfect, because we sitting here looking at stuff happening and we like, oh, it'll send us over the top. But he spoke, I have a dream. And those are the most powerful. I have a dream. What does it look like? Put words to your dream. Sit down and write. What does your dream look like? What does it look like? You can't do nothing if you don't have the dream or a vision. He said, I have a vision. That's what he's saying. That's it. That's really what he's saying. I have a vision. I have a vision. All right, guys. Please, manifestation. Yes. Big, hey, Mike, what's good, baby? What's good? Start moving. Guys, I appreciate you jumping on. Again, the topic today was I have a dream. I had 5 things to say how we start this thing off to to resurrect our dreams and goals. It does not matter what age, because if somebody tell me one more time, I'm too old. No, you're not. You can have a dream and a vision for your health, your finances, your relationships. And I don't just mean with other people. I mean your relationship with yourself, your relationship with the God of your understanding, your spirituality, what that looks like. That doesn't mean you have to be at church every day. It means, do you have peace? Are you at peace? Are you at peace? And are you at peace with how you moving in the world? Pay attention. All right, guys, enjoy your holiday today. Enjoy your holiday. Have an amazing day. Love you guys. I love and appreciate how you guys jump on and interact with me. It's awesome. All right, guys, please like, share, continue the conversation. I will get back to the comments as soon as I get a chance. All right. Hey, all right. Peace. Let's see, Desiree. Thank you, but you absolutely welcome. Absolutely welcome. All right. Bye. Let's see. You all, thank you to me. I appreciate you. So are you. I appreciate you. I am simply a reflection of you, of us. We all are. So I'll try to keep it going. All right. Bye, guys.